Hello, we're live with Colin the dog, Phil the person, and Cloudy the person. We thought we'd give a little update as it's time for our Natalie's Sunday Thoughts. We've just completed our second week, which was completely different to the first week. We've done around 400 miles, so just around 600 kilometers. But it was a lot different, I thought, this week.
Indeed it was.
So, first of all,
Lots of partying.
that's it, yeah. So why we're maybe a bit calmer today is because we only had very little sleep last night. But hey ho, gotta do it. You've got to be done. Yeah, so no, this week was a lot about meeting friends, celebrating. We had
And family.
Yeah, those two. We had a surprise wedding this week, which was awesome. Obviously not a surprise for the couple, but this surprise for everyone involved, because they didn't know that there was a wedding. But it was nice. It was very nice. Very emotional. Good fun. And yeah, after 11 weddings, I got tricked into catching my first bouquet. It was a dirty trick because they knew I would never catch it. Anyway, what were your highlights this week? They're good, huh?
Well, I haven't really prepared anything. Highlights is a tough one. I'm knackered.
You did like the tequila.
We did, yeah, that was very good. Yeah, that was a great night.
We did our first camper van exchange. So we met a couple who, that is, if you can hear it, Colin moving his food ball around.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Well, there's food in there. Yeah, so we met another couple who also have a camper van, and they found out about us on Instagram, and they said they definitely wanted to see our van, and then we said, well, now we want to see your van. So we did a little bit of, we showed them our van, and then they showed us ours, and it was really, really cool. And yeah, so we definitely got a taste of the proper van life culture this week, which was super cool. Super cool. Have you got any lowlights this week?
It was just a lot of meeting people. Cloudy's German, and so there was a lot of German people. And
Is that the lowlight?
German-speaking people, and you know, I mean they're great. You know, they speak English and everything, but you know, a lot of times the conversations are in German, and sometimes I have to sit there a bit like a lemming. But you know, I'm used to that anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, it was a lot of people, and yeah, we kind of just need a bit of a break and relax and kind of recharge the batteries a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and other lowlights, we have 3 issues with the van that we need to sort out.
Yeah, so it's definitely, it feels for me a little bit like the first week was the honeymoon phase, and it was like, yay, we left a house, we're homeless, we live in a van, and everything was all rosy and peachy. And this week, yeah, it's when you start looking behind the facade. We ran out of water for the first time this week, which was really weird. Because at first you're like, okay, well, we don't have a shower today then. But then you realise you also can't really cook, you can't do the washing up, you can't drink. Yeah, that's right, because we don't have any drinking water. So that was a little bit weird. But yeah, I mean, I think we were realistic enough that it wouldn't just be plain sailing from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's
we
a learning curve. We're new to this whole business. But yeah, so about those 3 issues, we've got it all figured out now in our heads. So now it's all about fixing them on the van. Yeah. Phil will be fixing it. I will post about it on social media. That's what I do. I post on social media making it look like it was both of us, but everyone knows that it's just Phil. I will totally edit that out of the video. Yeah, as you can see, we are not in the van, which is because I can't even remember. Well, we just said we needed a break from everything. Like,
I think one of the problems is that because if we're having these issues, we kind of subconsciously looking for ways to avoid spending as much time in the van as we would like. And it's also been very hot here, so the van has been a bit toasty.
yeah,
And yeah, do you want to talk about
my night.
your night?
Yeah, we parked up. So last night we were at a birthday party, and yeah,
Excuse me.
that is
Carry on.
definitely another problem we had this week, because it's been so stressful, meeting so many people, going to so many different places. We can definitely tell that Colin is a bit stressed out, which is why he just barked. So he's just so tired that yeah, it's just like a little child, and they get a little bit cranky when they're tired, and it's exactly the same with the dog. Yeah, no, but last night we were invited to a birthday party, and it was an outdoor party by a lake, so we parked up there. And the amount of mosquitoes in the van last night was just absolutely insane. I have no idea where they even came from, because we have mesh thingies, like fly screens, that's what they're called, on the windows, so they shouldn't have come in. So I think they were ninja mosquitoes, secret ninja special agent mosquitoes that broke through the door. They they broke in the door and snuck in, and it was just really annoying.
And I was busy drinking.
Phil was busy drinking
a lot of beer.
Yeah.
A lot of beer.
Yeah.
With,
But you're in Germany, you have to do it.
Yeah, with
That's-
with some German guys who were very nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, we spoke some German, and I learnt a couple of German words, really useful things, local to Turing.
Yeah. They're
The
totally
region where-
teaching him
where Claudia's from.
dialect.
Yeah, so nu and ge.
You know there are Germans out there that
Yeah.
won't understand that.
Really?
Yeah, because
okay.
it's so dialect. So yeah.
Cool. Well, there you go. I'm teaching everyone.
Yeah, it's one of those. You know, there's me hoping that maybe Phil will finally learn some German.
Actually learn German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe something that he can actually use, and that's not just alcohol related. Because so far Phil's language vocabulary in German is all alcohol related, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can say tired dog.
Müde Hund. Yeah.
So
Ich müde Hund.
there you go.
Any- I just make
he's a
stuff
tired
up.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Did we learn any lessons this week?
Ooh. Did we?
I don't know.
Well, we kind of figured out
Yeah.
one of the problems with our van. So the three issues we've got. Let's quickly go through those. Because it's been so hot, our fridge is overheating because it's not got enough ventilation. So I need to drill some holes, probably. Looking into that.
It's actually become that hot that it changed.
Bowed the
Worktop
wood,
on top.
Yeah, the wood worktop.
So that's
which is
not
kind of
quite
annoying.
cool. But
It doesn't look too bad though, and I think.
ooh, I just remembered another low light. Anyway,
Hang on.
you continue.
All right, yeah. Let me do the other
Yeah.
two things. So the other thing was we discovered that we haven't got enough venting on our Blackwater wee tank.
But again, drilling holes.
Drilling holes is the way forward for these things. So yeah, we need to vent it properly because it smells bad, really bad, and it's kind of annoying, especially when we're driving, which is funny.
Yeah, because we so the toilet model that we bought because it's supposed to be odorless, and all we had since we moved in was odor. So yeah, and then we did some googling and some researching, and yeah, no, it's a lack of holes. We need more holes.
So we need more holes.
And the third problem.
And
continue.
What was the third one?
Probably the draining with from the sink in the shower.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think we talked about that in the last video.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
we still haven't figured that out. We got a guy who
We got a guy.
built the van, so he's going to provide us hopefully with some
Hotline support.
Yeah, some details on how we can fix
Live
that
chat.
little issue, and get us draining properly. Because at the moment, as we mentioned, it goes from the sink to the shower, which is not ideal. And it wouldn't be so bad, but you know, when you have little tiny bits of coffee grounds and stuff in there that end up in the shower, it kind of makes the shower tray look dirty, which is pretty gross, and we don't like that. So we're going to get that fixed.
Oh, I just remembered another.
It's not too bad. Sorry, it's not too. You can have your turn.
Yeah.
It's not too. It's not too bad when we have it draining properly, but when it's getting full, it does tend to end up in there. So anyway, that's that. So yeah, hopefully those three things we can fix pretty shortly once.
By drilling holes.
No.
Maybe.
That would probably not work. Not that one, no. But yeah, a trip to the local DIY store is in order for tomorrow, I think.
Ulby all the way.
Oh yeah, Ulby.
Ulby. Yeah.
Thank you, Ulby. Okay, moving on. Cloudy, what were your lowlights then?
I'm just
Yeah.
So it's really crazy hot in Germany, which is why we left our roof light pretty much open all the time while we were parked. Unfortunately, it was also open while there was a crazy thunderstorm. So and then there was a situation where I couldn't get to the key of the car quick enough to close the window. So by the time I actually managed to close the window, our duvet.
I thought of another one.
That's probably my second
The
one.
window.
Yeah. So by the time I made it into the van to close the window, our duvet was very wet. But luckily, it didn't get onto the mattress, so that was all good. Second low light, this one broke one of our windows. Properly snapped it in half.
Yeah.
Practically.
Yeah, unfortunately, and this is annoying because I kind of knew that this would happen, but didn't actually think about it when it did happen. The window, we have a window behind the sliding door, which is known to have issues. We knew this, but we got it anyway. It basically opens out, so if you have it open, when you open the sliding door, you hit the window. And we did this quite a few times, but what we didn't realise was the Dometic windows that we've got was sliding along every time we hit it. So the last time I tried to close the window, it didn't shut properly. Now instead of actually going outside to check why it wasn't shutting properly, I tried to force it shut. Kept doing that, and eventually it cracked. Then I went to have a look outside at what I'd done and realised that it had in fact slid along, so it wasn't seating correctly, and so when I tried to pull it, it was, forced.
You broke the window.
And I broke the window.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
So little tip, if you do open it into the window, the sliding door, just make sure the window is back where it should be, and if it's not shutting properly, don't force it.
Yeah.
Good
So
tip.
2 weeks in, one window down.
Yeah, it's going well.
Way to go.
What was the other thing we were going to replace or change or fix?
I can't. Was there something?
We were going to buy a new window and something else while we were at it.
Oh yes, there was.
Never mind.
Can't remember. Yeah,
One for next time.
One for next time. Yeah, no, it's definitely a case of now you start seeing things that are wrong and that can be improved, and so on. Oh yeah, another highlight. We got our storage space back. Because last time we said half of our storage space was taken up by German stuff. But that's all gone now, almost all gone. So we can actually start
organising things.
like,
We are, well, Cloudy thinks we're just moving stuff around in the van, and I think it's a bit better than that. We are moving stuff around, but I think things are gradually finding their correct place to be. And yeah, as Cloudy says, now that we've got some more space, that moving stuff around should be a bit easier and finish finding things that we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That really makes sense. But anyway. Cool. Yeah, we've talked. I think we've talked enough. People are probably bored.
No,
Yeah.
they love us. People love us.
We love you.
Just a quick. So because next week we're probably gonna do even less miles than we did this week, because we will be pretty much stationary for 5 days. Because we're going horseback riding, as you do.
Well,
as
we're
you
going to
do.
be
We'll
on
watch.
a horse ranch watching someone horseback ride, probably.
We'll watch horses. I'll feed an apple to a horse.
Yeah.
That is what
we're going to do
doing.
some chilling, which is...
And some drilling.
Some drilling, yeah.
Holes for all the things that we said earlier.
But I mean, this is what our journey is for, really, is to chill and relax. And when somebody says, "Hey, would you like to spend some time on a ranch?" then of course we say.
Is it really a ranch in British English?
A ranch.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A ranch is a ranch.
Or we probably say ranch.
It's a farm.
I don't know. Do you say bath or bath?
Like, as in having one.
Ranch or ranch.
I have a bar.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Bye.
And after that we shall, because people, so yesterday the birthday party we went to was my dad's 60th. I hope he doesn't mind me telling that. Anyway, so there were a lot of people that knew me from when I was about that big, and there were a lot of questions about where are you going next, what's the plan, and we were like, ooh. So yeah, next week we'll probably do at least further planning for 1 more week, and we'll see what happens. I will. While he's drilling holes, fixing things.
Driving.
Yeah, I'll be planning. Yeah, it was... Anyway, I could talk and talk forever. No, but we got a lot of tips and tricks, places to see, very, very dog-friendly camping sites, which is always good for the little one that has now finally settled. And yeah, with this, I think you know... okay.
There he is. Happy boy, dreaming away. Goodbye.
Yeah, with this you know everything we've done last week and everything, well, what we're trying to do next week. And yeah, see you all next week. Bye-bye. Bye.